I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting a little offended by these people that think they're warning black Americans that if we don't get in on a protest, that they coming for us next. I think we told you that they were coming for you next. I think that's how that thing worked. I think we told you that they were coming for you next. You talking to a people that don't even have their own last names right now. And you think you warning us of what? This is the disrespect for my ancestors. You think you talking to somebody about what? When my people have been enslaved in this country for 400 years and have gone through hell and back for freedom, and you think you warning us of what? No, we're warning you. That's the issue for me. That you're speaking as if you telling us something. No, we told you. We've been doing this. We've been in these streets getting bit by dogs, houses set on fire, you know what I'm saying? Incarcerated, mass incarcerated, for stop and frisk. We've been on that. Y'all, this is new for you. This is new for you. And it matters to you now because it matters to you now. So that's the first thing. The disrespect, talking to us like if this don't... many people wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for black Americans because, as we know, they had to make an amendment for birthright. So that's the first thing. There needs to be a conversation about respect here. But, you know, I love all my Latino brothers and sisters, Asian, everybody. But what y'all not going to do is talk to us like you warning us. No, we the blueprint. We warned you.
I want black people to protest. Y'all want us to petition. Y'all want us to march. Where were the votes? Where were y'all at in November? Because that's really all we needed from you. That's all we asked of you. Where are the votes? You want us to march? Why don't you march your ass to them polls and vote for Kamala? Every marginalized group want black people to fight. When are we going to win? I'm tired of just fighting for everybody else to win. When do we get the W? Because this funny thing happens. Every time we get out there and start fighting for everybody else gets the W. They get to take home the trophy. They get to take home the ring. But black people just get stuck with the fight. So let's try it the other way. How about y'all fight and we take home the trophy and the ring and the W? How about that? Y'all spent a year and a half singing and dancing. I will vote for Donald Trump. Y'all sitting up there shaking shoulders and shit. And now your rights being taken away. Now you're getting kicked out of a country that you came here in the right way. You came here the right way. Y'all, a lot of y'all are going through the correct process. Y'all are actually doing what you're supposed to do, and you're still getting kicked out. It's not the system, it's the person. You voted this person in, and now you're suffering the consequence. I really ain't got too much sympathy, mainly because all of this shit was avoidable. All you had to do was vote. That's all you had to do. But you decided to do the fool and vote for your boy, and now here we are. So you either wait your 3.5 years and we try it again, or next year during midterm elections, you can get the right people in Congress that'll actually make a move for you, because representation in there, they ain't doing shit but what that man says. So unless you decide to vote blue, you gonna have to get out. You gonna get flued out the country.
Y'all know what I've been saying. I will vote for Donald Trump. Y'all had me in the comments crying about... Y'all wrote in so many different ways with so many different syllables. I was weak. I will vote. Because why would I vote for Donald Trump? What? And then if you click on that sound, it's so much foolery under that sound. Please click on the sound. Latinos for Trump singing their national anthem of I will vote for Donald Trump. And get yourself a good chuckle. Because why would y'all vote for Donald Trump? What? Y'all, that's embarrassing. So then two Hispanic delivery guys came to drop something off. And I was still playing the song. Because I was making this video. I was still listening to I Will Vote for Donald Trump when they came to deliver the stuff. I was like, Latino, for Trump. Oh, girl, they thought I was picking, probably. I will vote for Donald Trump.
Hello fam, how are you doing? I hope you're doing amazing. Thank you so much for the love and support. I really appreciate. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for the love and support. Thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I don't take that for granted. And kindly, if you're watching me for the first time, be part of us by subscribing, turn on notification, so anytime I upload a new video, you are going to be notified. Yeah, so I really appreciate all of you for watching this video. As you all know, we are going to react to this video, or we are going to give, maybe, let's say, comments about this video, where Black Americans have been all over the internet trying to say their thoughts about how they feel about the Latinos, complaining why they are not coming out to support them in the protest. We all know what's happening over there, okay? So let's listen to them up to the end, then come back with more comments. I'm so sorry. Come back with more comments, and kindly tell me in the comment section what you think about this video. Kindly share with us your thoughts, and I will really appreciate. I'm going to answer all of your questions, all of your comments, so long as you keep it polite and respectful. So let's watch till the end, then come back with more comments.
Don't call me baby.
Yeah, girl, hell no. We at home, we at the cookout. If you like me, we at the spa, we getting a massage. We are wherever the hell y'all were when we were going through it. Because let's not play these games like y'all were outside. We were outside with our bloodline on the main line. And y'all was somewhere else. Okay, now the shoe's on the other foot and it's not funny anymore. And everybody wants a defense. Everybody wants us to run to the rescue. This ain't our battle, baby. Let's get real. Who voted for him? Who showed up to them polls and voted for him? Now, I'm not saying what's happening is right, but who showed up and voted for him? Latinas for Trump, that's who voted for him, okay?
I'm not going to pretend that I was going to join the protests with Latinas against ICE. It's really sad what they're doing. However, y'all getting on here and badgering Black people for not joining in will never be the reason we join. We did our part. You need to work on your own community. Latinos for Trump. 98, was it? 92%? Yeah. I did what I was supposed to do.
Some Mexican that is looking for Black people to be in solidarity with you during these ICE protests, you need to look somewhere else, because this Black person is not in solidarity with you. I, in fact, love this country. I love America. I fought to defend America. I will continue to protect and defend America. And all of the Mexicans that are talking about, oh, well, why aren't Black people helping us? They should be helping us with all of this stuff, blah, blah, blah. These are the same people that are waving the Mexican flag, that are burning the American flag. And by the way, these are the same people that don't really care about Black people all that much. They just want to use us for solidarity, and they want to use us to push their agendas when it is convenient for them. So to all of you, I have to say, if you want solidarity with Black people, you need to go find it somewhere else, because this Black person is not here for it. It's a lot of Black people that do not care about any of this stuff that's going on right now, because when you come into this country illegally, the first place that you come to is Black communities. The first place that you come to is Black communities. You overwhelm our schools.
Latinos and Hispanics videos popping up, and they're in tears, they're fearful, they're in panic mode, and it's sad to see. And it's even sadder when you know they voted this in upon themselves, and now they're reaping the repercussions, and now they're coming out crying and pleading, and there's nothing anybody can do right now. He's even boosted this thing up because they weren't picking up enough people. So now he's just telling them to pick up any and everybody. If you notice, they're not going to bad areas of towns or bad areas of cities and going into the gang infested communities. They're not going to those communities. They're not going looking, hanging out on the corners or hanging around certain establishments or whatever. No, they're going to workplaces. They're going to courts. They're going to communities where families are there. They're going to graduations. Yeah, they went to elementary school graduation and started trying to pick up the parents of the kids who were graduating, they were saying the parents had to run and leave their kids because they had to flee. So now, because they haven't deported as many people as Biden did legally, now they want to ramp up, and they're telling them just pick up anybody. So they're going in neighborhoods. They're going in, like I said, they're going on job sites, Home Depot. Where are the criminals? What criminal do you know is on a job site? The criminals that they said they were going to be deporting, the hardcore criminals. What criminal do you know is on a job site? What criminal do you know is going to court? And now you guys are up. Excuse my French. I'm not going to even say it. Y'all up the creek without a paddle. And it's nothing anybody can do, because he has a stick up his butt about this particular topic. And because y'all gave him the ammo, he's blowing y'all away. Y'all were begged not to vote for this man. You were pleaded with to do not put this man in office. You were reasoned with, you were educated as to why. We didn't just say don't do it. We were telling you the reasons not to do it. But you didn't want to hear that from us. Y'all didn't want to hear one word came out of y'all mouth. You were so arrogant on this social media. One guy was on here hollering out he was going to make it his business to make sure that loses, and was referring to Kamala Harris. So y'all were out here verbally, very boastfully, verbally letting us know what your agenda was, what your intention was, but you got it. He got in office, Kamala Harris did. Now look. Look. LA is almost on fire. They're picking up people who are actually citizens that were born here because y'all voted for this. They're terrorizing your communities now because y'all voted for this. They're showing up at the courts hearing where you're trying to go become illegal, to become legal citizens. They're coming there and snatching y'all as soon as you come out the court room because y'all voted for this. Everything I say they're doing now, I can finish with because y'all voted for this. And now that the chickens have come home to roost, there's nothing anybody can do right now. Because as you can see, the more protesters come out, the more deranged he gets. Pete Hegseth has said that he wants to release the Marines. That's on top of the National Guards. Because y'all voted for this. Y'all had no idea that the people you were trusting were just salivating. They were salivating in the background, just saying, ooh, come on November 5th. Come on November. Come on November. Come on. I'm waiting. They were salivating, waiting for the day that they could unleash their true feelings. And now it's out there. And all the warnings, all the pleading, all the begging, all the educating, nothing. It came up with nothing. And now that it's biting you really, really hard, you're begging and pleading for people to come help. How are we going to come and help? What are we going to come and do? Tell us. Because the minute we come out there, what they're just starting to do now, with the tear gas and the rubber bullets, that's going to escalate to real bullets and who knows what else. It's too late. The time to ask for help was before the election. The time to plead for help was before you went into that booth. Help me go into that booth and make the most intelligent, the most prosperous vote I can make for me and my family. But y'all wanted to link up. Y'all wanted to link up with a whole other group of people. And you were willing to sacrifice everything. Everything. You guys have lost your businesses. You've lost your homes. You've lost your family. You've lost your freedom. And God forbid, some of y'all might even have lost your lives. The damage is done. The damage is done. The only saving grace that will be left for you is that Rockland, New York hand count comes back and shows complete fraud. And I bet you if that happens, I bet you every penny I got, all those reasons y'all didn't want Kamala Harris in there, all that disdain you have for Kamala Harris, all that disrespect, I bet you that flies out the window so damn fast. Because you know, when you see that woman come in that office, all this chaos cease. All this torture cease. All this mayhem cease. That y'all do know. Because you know why? Because you lived what we tried to tell you. But you weren't going to listen to us. You weren't going to take it. You had to experience it. So now that you're experiencing, hopefully when the time comes for you to make a decision like this again, hopefully you'll remember these days. Hopefully you'll remember these 100 and something days. And you'll reflect. And you'll do something different. You'll make intelligent decisions, not decisions based on feelings. Not decisions based on triggers. But decisions based on facts.
So kindly tell me in the comment section what you think about this video. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Kindly, let's have a conversation. I also want to hear from you. Whether you're a Black, whether you're a Latino, whether you're a Mexican, kindly come and tell me in the comment section. Whether you're a Cuban, come and tell me in the comment section, what do you think about their comments? Do you think that they are okay saying what they say? Do you think that no, it's wrong? You guys, you have to come out and support us. Maybe you guys, you have to come out and support your fellow Latinos, you see, because we are all one. We are all one. Let the color not separate us, guys. I think we have to learn this, and I think all of us, we have to learn this. We are just one. So the main thing that the Blacks are complaining is that when they really needed help from the Latinos, they really separated themselves from them. And they say, we ain't Black, we ain't Black. You know, so they feel like they really betrayed them, and they never listened to them. They never took the maybe serious, and they were just on their own. They thought that maybe as Latinos, as Blacks, we are not one. So Black people really feel betrayed by the Latinos, the Black community. They really feel betrayed by the Latinos. So these are just their thoughts. So this is what they think, that since they betray them, since they never listen to what they used to tell them, since they never listen to their warnings, they feel like, no, we can't come out and support you guys no matter how the situation it is. And they say that they are not okay with what is happening in their country, in America, but they don't feel okay coming out to help you in your protest since you were never there for them. It always says that they say that always say if you scratch my back, I'm going to scratch your back. So if you're a Latino, kindly come and tell me in the comment section, do you think that they are right? And did you ever come out maybe to support them? Or did you just like say, no, we ain't black, we're not going to do this? Kindly tell us in the comment section. I know we really need each other. We have just to find a way maybe to make things work for all of us. We are all one, and we really need each other. So I will also be so much happy to hear from you, your thoughts. Kindly let me know in the comment section, and I'll be really happy to also get to hear from you. Yeah, so that was it, and let's pray that everything will be okay. And sometimes when we make decisions, let's think of what we are making. Just think of the consequences, yeah, just think of the outcome of what you are trying to do. Yeah, and I think when we think of the consequences, it will really save us from a lot of things. So that was it. I hope you have got something in this video. So kindly give it a like, share with your friends, and let them know about this channel. Let's grow together. And don't forget to subscribe if you have not. So bye, I'll see you in my next video.